Hi, my name is Yasmin. I'm a junior in high school. I got an email from my counselor over the summer about in the end of June, early July, and I applied. I was really interested in getting a college experience, especially somewhere I was considering attending for my undergraduate years. I was really interested in, when I seen the courses that were selected, I really wanted to take a sociology course my junior year, so to see that they had two courses that I'm very interested in, that's what made me apply. I really enjoyed this experience. So I recommend it to some of my friends that they joined the second semester of this program.
My name is Kenneth. I'm currently a senior, and you said my what again?
And what school you go to?
School. I go to Austin College Career Academy High School. I was recommended by my counselor actually because of my grades. So me, Destiny, and another student, Edward, he also is a part of the program. They basically select the classes that we take before we start high school, depending on like our grades from our middle schools. So we were assigned like AP classes like all through, so our credits were really bouncing because of how high, like how much points we get based off those AP classes, and I was acing them. So now in my senior year, I only have 5 classes, and then the whole afternoon, obviously there has to be something, in the afternoon for me to do. And so since there was nothing, because I passed all my previous classes, my counselor offered me this USC class. How many kids do you know get to be in high school and do college at the same time? I would definitely recommend this. I recommend this to a lot of kids at Austin. Yeah. I would say a part of life is growing up. So whether you like it or not, you're gonna have to grow up and you're gonna have to deal with hard stuff. That's just a part of life, So I feel like adapting to new environments is very key to growing up. So I feel like whether you're undecided or not, you should still try just so you can get the experience and to know what to expect. I would definitely say how you are able to deal with the work that is presented to you in the class definitely shows like how expandable you are in real life too. Patience, like for me, patience was probably one of the biggest things because with the work, it's a lot of energy, and it's like you have a lot of outside stuff that you have to do. So another part of this would probably be like time management and being able to like control like how you use your time. So I would definitely say if you're able to stay on, if you're definitely good at staying on top of the work that you're being assigned with whatever class that you're taking in college, I would definitely say that could attribute to some success because it shows that you're able to get the work done, whatever you need to get done.
My name's Destiny Freeman. I was told by this from my counselor last year, and she had invited me to do a college course at the UIC campus, and I was like, yeah. I had signed up in the last year, so around July, August. So far, I've learned how to write, and I feel like it was one of my weak points, writing and reading, so it really pushed me in that field, but I am thankful for that it introduced me to it before I actually go into my first year of college, so very thankful for that. Definitely, it can help you pretty much pinpoint your weaknesses and work on it. For a grade especially, like if you see it for a grade, you're going to want to definitely do it. And the more you see yourself grow, the more you want to work on it. I would say time management. I have to make more time for this coursework in this college class, and I appreciate it more than I thought I would. Like I thought, I hate that it's taking up most of my time, but it's preparing me to time manage in college for a life-work balance and studying balance, so you gotta incorporate that.
My name is Keith Lewis. I serve as the Senior Director of the Office of Community Collaboration at the University of Illinois, Chicago. I was really first introduced through my son, who is now 21 years of age. He just graduated. I graduated from Hampton University, I should say, and started off at Westinghouse College Prep for his freshman and sophomore year, and then transferred to Kenwood High School. And at Kenwood, he started taking AP courses along with dual enrollment, and that's really where I first learned about dual enrollment and what it is and the benefit of it and what it exposes students to. So I would say that was maybe about 5 years ago when I actually learned about dual enrollment courses.
I found out about the dual enrollment program. I would say I was exposed to it from my parents firsthand. I have both parents and step parents, and a lot of them work in the education system, specifically in the Chicago public school system. And they did a lot of work with helping students get to college and graduate college early, get scholarships for college. So a large part of that was taking dual enrollment classes, so you can go into college with a step above. And then also, I went to 2 different high schools. I went to George Westinghouse College Prep for 2 years and Kenwood Academy for 2 years. So really, I would say I mainly got exposed to it during my time at Kenwood, where my teachers and my advisors really exposed me to the benefits of dual enrollment, and also the class that I was able to take. So that with that being said, like my senior year, I was able to take 5 different college classes, which all helped me kind of come into college with kind of some credits already and everything.
There's several advantages to dual enrollment. I think one, as far as college preparedness and college readiness, it was a way, again, for high school students to receive instruction from a college professor, and sort of that level and that standard that may be sometimes, I think, were more challenging than high school. And so that was a way, again, to get him prepared and ready for college level work. At the same time, earning credit at no cost. So I think those were like two of the huge benefits as far as just being ready for improving his writing and other academic skills, again, while earning credit. And so I think those are just 2 huge advantages for students and families. And why I think it's just really important for a lot of more students and families to know about those benefits and how it helps students in that college process.
Yeah, definitely. I think there are a lot of benefits to taking dual enrollment. Obviously, you have 4 years of high school, and during those years, I was able to see what the rigor of college classes were like. I was able to be exposed to different types of curriculums, and also it allowed me to graduate early. I graduated high school in 2020, which would have sent me to graduate in May of 2024, but I was able to fortunately graduate a semester early, and even I know people that were able to graduate a year early or even 2 years early, which at the end of the day saves a lot more money then, because tuition is not cheap these days. But I would definitely recommend dual enrollment, whether you're taking the classes at your high school or if you take them at a local college, because you get to see what it's like to be with new people in the classroom, work with a different type of teaching style and everything. But yeah, I would highly recommend dual enrollment classes for high school students.
That's a great question. I certainly would recommend it, and there are some caveats, because I think, again, there are some sacrifices that come with dual enrollment, particularly for students, because one, it depends on the timing of the course and where it may take place. That is sometimes may interfere or disrupt a student's ability to be able to participate in after-school activities. Another thing, as I mentioned before, these are college level courses, and so the rigor may be more demanding than what they're accustomed to. And I think the last thing is just learning, again, I think it's about agency and developing the relationships with their instructor, who again are college professors, and how to tap into that as a resource, or that person as a resource as well. Again, this is also about their preparedness, is helping them to sort of get an early view into what that college experience is going to look and feel like.
The main thing was really organization and time management. I was glad to be involved in high school, which I also was in college. So I think those skills really transferred over. But the main thing is being organized, making sure you're writing down all your assignments and keeping track of them, because college, it can get busy between your extracurriculars. Obviously, you're not living at home anymore. So if you don't want to go to class, you don't have to go to class, or if you want to hang out with your friends instead of doing homework. But I think dual enrollment in high school, on top of being involved with extracurriculars, it forced me to kind of take care of my time and really focus on making sure I was staying organized and taking care of everything on time.
Those students have access as if they were enrolled as a college student. So to those, academic supports, whether it's writing or literacy labs, the library, other things that if they were, in our case, a UIC student, our dual enrollment students have those same access. And I think those are very important with, again, sort of navigating through the experience and helping them to get prepared and ultimately to be successful.
I would say don't be afraid to take risks in everything. whether that's taking classes or trying new activities. I think even like just being able to graduate a semester early, I think I could have even took more college classes in high school. I think sometimes a lot of students, they may look at the rigor of a college class and take it as a little bit intimidating. But I think honestly, if you kind of just throw yourself into it, don't like doubt your limits or doubt your capabilities. I think you can always surprise yourself on what you can do. So yeah, like just don't be afraid to take risks. I would say that was what I would tell myself.